Okay. So now let's start with the continuation process. Previous session started with the steps for Python database communication application, communication between Python and Python and database communication. There we have seen about few steps, and step number 5, we will be seeing that result. Step number 5, still it is required to do that. So how this program will be processed and how the things will be done, we are going to see that now. So I almost started with connect function, and next we see what cursor function is required. Next one more function is called what? Execute function. There is a query. Query represents either DDL or DML or DRL. And we started in the last class. I shown you types of database queries. Types of queries also I said in SQL. So we are having basically 3 varieties of queries are available. So number 1 is called what? DDL. DDL deals with what I told yesterday. Come on, physical level, that will create the table, alter the table, and then drop the table. I'll discuss that. I'll discuss those things. And the DML operations, insert, update, and then delete. And next is called a DRL, that is called select. So what is the DDL? We are going to discuss. Okay, now? So DDL related things. So I will be showing it. So let's start with how this DDL is. We are going to see how DDL is. Now we'll start with DDL related things will go. What is the use of DDL? To deal with physical level. How many things are there inside of it? 3. One is create. Come on, pick up that. Already there is a table. Already view we have seen or not. Our basic intention is to insert the record. To insert the record, what we need? To insert the to collect data. A database is a collection of tables. Table is a collection of records. Table is a collection of records. So next we'll go for next we'll go for what? Collection of records. Next we'll go for, if you want to insert the record, we require what? Table is required. Table is required. So before going to place the records, what we need? Before going to place the records, what we need? Tables are required. So such a table creation, table column sizes altering, table adding, those things I'll go for what? Altering. To remove the complete table, I'll go for what? Drop. So let me go to introduce the straightforward. The topic is called what? DDL queries I will introduce. So let me bring it from my existing batch. So there I will bring it. DDL operations I will bring it. DDL operations I will bring it here. And see this now that we will do in today's class. And I'll say, look at that. And it is so easy for you to understand also. Look at that. DDL operations. The purpose of DDL, this is purely SQL related, not my Python related. So an additional help for you. The purpose of DDL, data definition queries, is that to deal with physical level of tables, such as table creation with the column names, dropping tables, and restructuring columns of what? Table. What are those 3 things? We'll see in the programming of Python. DDL queries are classified into 3 types. One is create, alter, drop. What is that create and alter and drop? I will tell you now. Let's go to the Oracle related. So here I'm going to say run SQL command line. Come in, mom. So run SQL command line. Here I'm having, go to this place. So observe it, connect, I'll use connect here. There I'm saying username, system, and next is called a manager. So there I'm getting what SQL prompt is showing. Now I'm having to see the number of tables present in my here. I will write what? Select star from tab. Select star from tab. And right now, don't worry about this select and all. We'll explain to you if anybody doesn't have the knowledge on SQL standards. So these many number of tables are available. These are all different tables, views and all. We never bother about all these things. I want to create one table. One table I will take it. Select star from employee, you see, for example, employee. So this is my records. So if I want to remove this complete table, I'll say what? Drop table name, you need to write it. It is the SQL standard. Dear students, that is not a Python subject. It is a purely what? SQL. It's not our topic. Our topic is Python related. I'm just showing some additional help for you as an SQL standards. Drop table name. It is a query for dropping the table. The moment when I say drop table name, complete records, table structure, everything will be removed permanently. So it is going to be what? Table dropped. If you say select star from employee, you will get an error. Employee table or view does not exist. Getting my point? Next, anything is there? Select star from student, I will see if anything is there. Student is also there. Student table is also there. I will drop that also. How do you do? Drop table name. What is the table name here? Student. That also will be dropped. Understand? So next, select star from result. If any such things are there, you see result table is not there. So now how to drop the table? Drop table name. How to, where I am dropping the table? By coming to SQL environment, I am dropping. How to write a Python program to remove the table from Oracle database? That is our target. Now, before dropping the table, now I want to tell you how to create the table. Shall we create the table now? Yes, let's start how to create the table. Very, very simple, students. Now I will go for want to create a table. How do you create a table now? For example, I am interested in creating student table. I am interested in creating student table. How do you create? What is my blueprint? What is my layout which I'm looking like? SNO. Next is called what? SO name. And next I'm interested in what? Marks. These things I am interested in. I'm not talking complete Oracle, students. I'm not talking complete SQL. A little help I'm doing it. Now I'm going to what? This is a table I want. With the 3 columns I want to take it. To create such type of thing, we are supposed to use a query called what? Create table. Create a table. Create is a keyword. Create is called what? A type of query in SQL. Table is also called one type of reserved word. Create a table. Table name. What is my table name? Student. Open the bracket. Column details you need to write it. Create fixed. Table is fixed. Name of the table you need to take it. What I want to take, students? SNO. That is my column name I am interested in. Column name I am interested in. There I need to write it. SNO. There I should say what? Data type. This is called a column name. Column name memory space to be created. Data types are required. Which data types required? Database data types. That Oracle database data types I want. For that, there is a data type called a number data type. In which one? Oracle. Number of what is the size of SNO? What sizes you want? Some 2-digit number I want to allow. For example, for SNO is concerned, I want to allow only 2-digit number. 2-digit number means what is the 2-digit number? 0 to what? 99. That is nothing but number of 2 I need to say. What is this number of 2? It allows maximum 2-digit number. If I enter 3-digit number, it will give you error. So if you want to go for 3-digit number, I need to say number of what? 3. Maximum it will allow what? 3-digit number. Okay, it indicates 2-digit number also will be allowed. 0 to 9999 will be allowed. Are you following me? Right. I hope you are following me. So number of what? 2. 2. Getting me? Next, I will go for after that SNO. What is SNO? Column name. To allocate the memory space for column number, I will go for what? Data type. Data types are used for what? Allocating the memory space. Okay, students. Next is called what? Name. Name, I will go for it. What is the name here? For name is concerned, varchar2. Varchar2. Varchar2 is nothing but in our Python called what? str. str in Python is called varchar2. Getting? So every language will contain some type of data types. Varchar2. What is the name size you want to take? I want to take 10. Name of the student size is 10. For example, I want to go for Chandra Harsha. Chandra, I want to write it. So I want to write a Chandra. So this is containing what? Having something like what, 7 are there, allowed. Suppose Chandra Harsha, I want to take it. So there are 3 more, there are 6 more are there. This total data cannot be stored. Even space also will be counted. So here also how many are there? 6 plus 1 space, 7 plus etc. To store this 14, I need to write it. And to store such type of name. Understand here? So something like this, I need to write it. Are you able to follow? Size 10. Next is called what? Marks. Marks. Take care about students. Now suppose marks I want to write it as 99.44. I want to store it. And it indicates what in Python? Float. So this is called what? Integer part. This is called a decimal part. Integer part, how many parts? 2 digits. Decimal part, how many? 2 digits. Plus 1 dot is also there. Totally how many I want? Totally 5. And totally 5 I want. In 5 I want how many decimals? 2. Did you understand? Total I want 5. 5 means I will take like that. 5 I will take like this. In the 5, 2 decimals I want. That is nothing but you need to take like this. This is indicating 5,2 format. Did you understand this 5,2 format? Yes, very simple. Marks, I will write it here. Number of 5,2. 5,2. So this is number of 5,2. And this last closing bracket is for this. Or students, semicolon you need to give, table created. Are you following? Table created. Semicolon you need to give immediately. Right? So since I did not press the enter key, that's why it is going to give you something like this. Getting, students? Now, to see the structure of it, DESC. DESC. DESC means what? A description. Description of student. What is containing? Name of the column SNO, number type, name of the column name varchar2, marks of the column is called what? Marks of 5,2. Understand? Huh? So like this I can create. Where I am creating the table? In the SQL environment. But I want to create the table through what? Python program I want to create. Are you following? So DESC student, DESC employee, DESC employee. Since it is not there, it won't give you. Object employee does not exist. It is not there. Are you following me? So shall we write? Now see that here I am having some small thing. Description I am giving. So what is the description here? Create. It is used for creating a table in where? Database software. What is the syntax, mom? SQL prompt, create, table, table name, column 1, DB data type, column 2, DB data type, column N, DB data type. Examples you see, create a table, table name, and one important picture I am giving here. See students, SNO number of 2. After that, I am introducing some constraints. Do you know constraints meaning? Constraints means what? Rules. Constraints means rules. Rules means what? Suppose if you take SNO, SNO require only unique numbers. Will it allow to enter same your row student number for 2 students? No. That's why I am telling to my Oracle environment, don't allow null values, don't allow duplicate values. So that is called what? Primary key in Oracle, in SQL standard. Primary key is equal to not null, and no null values are allowed, plus No duplicate values are allowed. No duplicate values are allowed. Not null values plus no duplicate values to be entered. This type of formula is called what key? Primary key we can call. So can I write primary key now? Yes. Next, S name, varchar 2. So when I'm entering the data for S name, compulsory you have to enter the data. That's why I'm writing not null. Primary key writing, not null writing is not mandatory. I'm imposing some rules. Imposing some rules. If you don't enter the value in our website also, if I don't enter the value, it is giving star symbol or not? Like that here also. Yes name you have to enter compulsory. What value? Not null value. That means you can enter what? Same name twice you can enter. That indicates two people can have same name. That is the meaning of what? Not null. Next, marks number of 5,2. That also what? Not null. I have to enter compulsory. So like that, in our SQL standard, some constraints are available. One is called what constraint? Primary key constraint, not null constraint, not null constraint. Check constraint is also there, student. Check constraint, and next foreign key constraint is also there. These are the constraints in which one? SQL standards. If you know SQL in your Oracle learning or SQL learning or anything, this type of constraints will be explained by the concerned faculty of that SQL, whoever is explaining, right? So here in my class, I am using what? Primary key. And of course, I did not use here. If you want, you can use it also, no issue. Getting on? So coming to the point back, now I'm going to say, I will write the program for this. Online students, up to here, did you understand? I'm talking about the program for create. Online students, please respond once. Now I'm writing the program for how to create a table in our system. Write down. Open the notes. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Which will create a table. Which will create a table employee. Which will create a table employee. Which will create a table employee in Oracle database with appropriate column names. With appropriate column names. With appropriate column names. With appropriate column names. Now, we'll start the coding now. So I'll go to where? I'll go to my place. See students, PyCharm. Go to the PyCharm. And before students, I have some small point here. And before doing the PyCharm, yesterday, I was installed in my system Python 3.11. I would like to uninstall first. So as on today, I want to uninstall what you know. Here, Python 3.11, I want to uninstall. So because as on today, compatibility is not provided for Python 3.11. Anybody is having 3.11, you remove it. Python 3.10, you take it. Then within few days or few months, you will be getting. Because even Python 3.10 also came. This compatibility was not there. 3.8 when it is there, 3.9 when it is there, 3.9 only compatibility there for few days. Later they will extend the compatibility for 3.11 also. So we need not to feel that. At present, why it is not executing, don't think that, because we are seeing from so many consecutive versions now, right? So done it. So go to the point of it. Here I will take up, go to this place. Now I will take it. What is your point of time? And you know that. What is this now? 7 AM Oracle. Already you know, na? Last class we know that. You know how to configure for CX_Oracle, right? Now let's go to the same place. I'm going to write a new Python. What is this example? Table, create, table create, overall, table create, example1.py, program for creating the table, right? Now I am writing, now I'll say here, program for creating employee table in where? Oracle DB. Okay, now start with, come on, start with, already done, cx_Oracle, some module now. Why it is not giving underline today? Because already we installed or not? Yes. Now, dear students, I will write today the statements. Come on, fast. CON is equal to cx_Oracle dot connect of system manager at the rate localhost and what? XE. Cursor is equal to what? CON dot here cursor of. Next I will say cursor dot. What is that I said? Design the query. Follow students. I'll go to my steps. What is the first step? Getting the connection, loading the module, and next is called what? Getting the connection. Next is what, students? Create an object of cursor here. So cursor object is also created here. Now I am opening fourth one. Design the query and place it in the cursor object and execute. Get the result. So that I am writing here. What is this now? Query I am designing. I'll write one small thing. Design the query and execute. How do you design? Table query. TQ is equal to double quotes. Carefully watch it, students. Create table employee. What are the column names, guys? ENO. Everything I am writing inside of what? Strings. Because DD, what is the syntax you see? Execute of what? Query within the double quotes. Within the double quotes means what object it is? str object. That's why I'm writing everything in the double quotes. Now I'm writing what? ENO. What is this now? Number of what? 2. Number of 2. If you are interested, I can write what? Primary key. Would you like to do that? Yes. Next is called what? ename. What is this ename called here? Varchar2 of what? 10. Next I am writing what? Cell. Number of what? Ename I will write not null, student. Not null I will write it. Not null. That means you have to enter the value compulsory. Salary of what? Some 6,2. I am saying 6,2. Also I will write what? Not null. I will close the bracket, students, and I will write double quotes ending. Did you understand? That entire line has gone. Right up. Now I need to create a table. Check it once. Create a table name employee, opening bracket, ENO, number of 2, primary key, ename, varchar2 of 10, not null. Next is called what, students? Cell, number of 6,2, not null. Close the bracket, end of the double quotes, which is called what? String object. How do you do execute now? CUR dot, come on, execute of TQ. Place the TQ in cursor object and the cursor object will execute. Once this is executed successfully, step number 1, step number 2, step number 3, step number 4. What is the step number 5? I want to process. Process means what? Once it is done successfully, I'll give a successful message. When you enter into further, you will understand the meaning of what do you mean by processing. Right now, I'm not, today, I'm not writing anything in step number 5. Step number 5, there is some little work is there. I'm not talking immediately today itself. What I'm writing? Table created successfully in Oracle database, in Oracle DB, verify. Right? Done. And dear students, you know already, during my explanation, there is some chance of getting exception or not. Exception is coming. So I will write what here? Except cx underscore Oracle dot database error. As DB, I say print of what? Problem in DB. Problem in DB. I say comma what? DB I will write it. Did you understand? And moreover, okay, let it be. I'll create this now. Let us run this code. And I already told you students in database side, DESC employee. Now I'm going to execute DESC employee. Such a table is not there, right? Such a table is not there. Now I'm going to create it. Through which program? Python program. How do you run it now? Say right click, all of you, run Oracle table create example 1. What is happening? You see, table created successfully in Oracle DB, verify. Go to the Oracle now and say DESC. Earlier we got it, object table does not, object employee does not exist. Because every table in Oracle 10G is treated as what? Object. Because the Oracle is also satisfying what? Object-oriented principles. And what is object-oriented principles? No, don't know. So, but everybody will be learning Oracle, all those things. What are the OOPS principles of Oracle? Even OOPS principles will be common for many languages. But people are not aware of it. What is the OOPS importance in real time? We are learning it after completion of this. DESC, see students, is the table created or not? E and O, what is this? Not null. Why not null? Because I made primary key now. Primary key indicates not null plus unique. Not null plus unique. Unique means what? No duplicates. What is the size? Number 2. E name is not null. What is this? Varchar 2 of 10. Salary is not null of what? Like this. Did you understand this point? Yes. Clear? Now, how do you create another table? For example, one more table, how do you create it? This is done. Suppose if you write one more time, if you execute, one more time, if I execute, what will happen? Exception will come. See that? You run it once again. What is happening? Problem in DB, name already exists. The name what you are using, employee, was already used or not? Yes, you cannot go for taking the same thing. Students in the online, are you understanding this? Same code you can write using functions also, you can do it. Functions, same program I can do with functions. So go to the same place. I will write it here. Go to this place. Now I am saying here. So something like Vara, I will write it. See here. I'll take this same thing. Go to the new one. I'll stay here. From now onwards, I'll write with through function students. Through functions, I will write it. Now you say, now I'm trying to write it. Copy the same thing. I will write it. Here I will write it. Oracle example 2.py. This entire thing I will define in the functions. DEF. What is this now? Table create. Table create is my function name. So I'm writing it. This I am writing within the indentation. Are you following me? I will call function call. What is this now? Main program. Main program I am going to say. So what is the main program now? Call the function. What is that? Table create. What is my table here? I will take it employee 1. Some new table I taken it. New table. Are you following me? So you see DESC, employee 1 you say, DESC employee 1, which is not there actually. So I want to create an employee table now. 1 I want to create it. How do you do that now? Run this now. See this, run this now. Employee table created successfully. Go to the place. Now I will say DESC employee 1. What is happening? ENO and E name, and next is called what? Sal. Did you understand, students? If I try to run it once again, you will be getting exception. Already it is used. Okay, now? So online students, so passively today messages are coming. Only few people are giving. Praveen Kumar, Vanita, and then Tushara, Deepak, Anusha, Chandra Harsha, Ambika, Vandana. Only few people. Srihari, only few people are giving. Others, only few people are giving. Online students, Now, let us move to the further. I'll go for what next? Adding records to table is next. That is not at this stage. We are going to enter into where? DML. DML is called what? Insert. I need to tell you what? Alter also, drop also. So if I go to your insert, I have to skip this. So we have to discuss everything, right? So I'm going to next what? Alter. What do you mean by altering? Altering means changing. I'm dealing with what? Physical level. Go to student table, you take it. DESC, DESC. Student I am taking. Student I am taking. Here you see SNO and next name and next is called what? Marks. I want to add one new column to this existing table. A new column. Or I want to change the column size. Already this is the column name is containing 99 numbers already entered. Next number is supposed to get 100. So what should I do? I need to restructure my column size or not? Column names you cannot change. Column size we can restructure. How do you restructure? Alter. Altering means changing. Alter table. What is the table name? Student. With alter, there are two options are there. One is modifying the column sizes. Modifying the column sizes. And one more is called what? Adding the new columns. Adding the new columns. How do you do that now? Alter table student. There is an option called modify. Option called what? Modify. Alter table student modify. What does that modification require? What column you want to change? Number, existing column name, and a number of what? 3. Number of 3. Suppose name I want to increase. Name I want to increase. 10 to 15 I want to increase. Comma, what I want to do? Name. I'll say existing database column. Already it should be there. When I'm using modify means existing database column name. And I'll say what, varchar 2 of what? 15. For example, now you say that is enough. I will say only 2 column structuring. Column sizes I am restructuring. See that table altered. DESC student, you say what is happening there? I am saying number 3 changed and 15 is changed. What is an option I am using? Modify. Modify. Are you able to follow? Right. Nitish, not name of 15 ma. Name varchar 2 of 15. Right. Rahul, sir, can you explain all these steps using MySQL also? I told you already now. What I told already. This is what we are dealing with. Oracle. After this, I said I will deal with what? MySQL. So remember, my dear student, Rahul. So I told already. Did I say that I will not explain? I will explain it. Even if you did not ask me also, I will explain it. Shall we start up? Next. I'll go for what is next? Adding a new column. What is the new column? College name I want to add it. How do you do that now? Alter table name. What is the table name? Student. Add. Option called what? Add. Modifying is nothing but restructuring the column sizes. Add of, what is that now? CNAME varchar 2. Varchar 2. New column students. I am writing new column. CNAME is a new column. Database data type. Of what? 10. I am saying 10. I am writing over there. What I want to do there now? You press enter key. Add option is saying adding new column. Modifying means changing the column sizes. So table altered. And see the DESC. What is happening? Column name is added or not? Column name is added. So this is comes under what? Altering operation. Go to our helping strings. Second one is what? Alter. Create is over. Next I'm going for alter. What is the alter here? Alter. One is add option. One more is modify option. This query is used for altering table structure. In other words, alter is used for modifying the column sizes. What is an option? Modify. And adding new column names. That is called add. What is the syntax here? One, alter table name, modify existing column name 1, DB data type, existing column name n, DB data type. Syntax number 2, alter table name, add new column name, DB data type. New column n, DB data type. Like that, any number of columns you can add it. Example, you see, alter table teacher, modified teacher number and T salary. And alter table teacher, add C name, varchar to not null. In this case, I took it as what? Student. Here I took it. And the drop table, already you have seen it. And I'll write the code for that. This query is used for removing or dropping the table from where? Database software. What is the syntax mod? Drop table name. Drop table employee. Drop table student. Like that we can do it. Okay, now? Write down. Open the notes and write down the code. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will change the columns, which will change some of the column sizes of employee table in Oracle database. Some of the column sizes of employee table in Oracle database. Okay, let's start with. I'll go for alter with what? Add. Alter with add, I am going to take it. Go to the same place. New Python file, Oracle. What is the operation now? Alter with add dot what? Py. Add example1.py. This is my file name. So there you take it. Here I am writing like this. Program for changing the sizes of some of the column, changing the column sizes. Some of the column sizes of which table? Employee table. In where? Oracle database. Same to same. Import cx underscore Oracle. Okay. I will define now directly. Define alter with what is this? Column with the columns. I'll say like this, and I will write all the steps. Con is equal to what? Cx underscore dot what? Connect of what I will write. Come on, system and manager and at the rate localhost slash what? Xe. Cursor is equal to what? Con dot what? Cursor. Con dot what object? Cursor. Cursor of. Now what is the next query? I need to take it or not? Yes, so AQ. Alter AQ is equal to, come on students, alter table employee. What is that, students? ENO. What is the ENO size, mom? You go to once and a DESC employee is a 2. I want to increase it to 3. And a name I want to increase it to what? 10 to 15. I will go for it. Okay. ENO. What is the type? Number of 2. Next is called what? Name. Number of what? E-name. What is this now? E-name. Name or E-name? E-name. What is this now? Varchar. Where? Varchar. Varchar 2 of what? 15. This is my alteration, right or not? How do you execute now? CUR dot execute of AQ. I say the message here. This is equal to like a processing message I am giving, processing message. Table, employee table altered. Verify. verify I am saying. And then I'll write one small try block also there. You know, students, there's a minimum you need to write every time. So I will take care, except what is this now? CX underscore Oracle dot what? Database error as DB. So I will write it here. Problem in simple message. Problem in DB. Problem in DB. Comma what? DB. Right, done. This is called what? Function definition. It cannot execute, right or not? It cannot execute. You have to call what? Main program. I will write it. Main program. How do I do it now? Call this function with alter with what? Column names. Alter with add. I will write it. Add. Alter with add. Alter option with add. Add. I will take it. Later add a modifier. Modify. I will take a meaningful name. Modify. Alter with modify. I will take it. So I'm writing alter with modify. I took it. Now I'm going to run this example. So take care, students. Already you have seen it. These are my column sizes. Now I want to run my example. Run my example. Oracle alter with add example 1. What is happening? Problem in this place. What is that? Invalid alter option. Okay. Alter table name. What is missing? Come on. Modify. I forget modify. So that's why we got error or not. So now you run it. Now you run it. Now you see problem in missing some parenthesis. ENO. See that? Yeah, missing parenthesis. See everything, all of them are coming with exceptions. You run it once again. Now you see employee table altered. Go to the place and then go to the place and then check it out. See that it is altered. DESC employee. So it is taken how much here? What you have taken here? 2 only. What is that now? 15. Is it changed or not? It is changed. 15 changed. Next, this also I want to take it as 3. I want to do it. How do you do it now, students? I took it as only 2. I will take it as what? 3. And let it be, this is 15. No issue. Okay. Now you run it once again. Table altered. Go to the place and check it out. So I'm changing the 3. 3 changed or not? This is called what? Altering the table. Online students following. So here, is it understandable now? Yes. Shall we go to next? Write down. Open the notes. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will add a new column. Which will add a new column. Which will add a new column. Company name. Which will add a new column. Company name. Which will add a new column. Company name to employee table. To employee table. To employee table. In Oracle. In Oracle. So this is what option here? Modify option. What I will take next? Add option. Same program I will take it. See students, I will take one program and I'll just take the same code. I'll do this. What I will say here? What I'm going to do? Example2.py. 2.py I want to take it. 2.py I will take it. So I will take it. 2.py I am taking. So here I am writing. I hope it is having some different file name. 1 minute, students. This file name I don't want to put it as this. Let it be. I'll take one more thing. There I will take it. Something is missing over there. So some Oracle is missing there. Now you see this part, you see. I'm going to take up column names. Now I will start writing. What is the code I will take from here? Same code I will carry and I will paste it here. What I am doing? Adding. I am adding. Program for adding new column. Adding new column. Adding new column name to which table? New column name to which table? Employee table. Employee table. So I am going to do that. How do I do that now? Here option is called add. Add. There I will take same. Alter is same. Try is same. Only thing is alter query. Alter table name. What is my option here? Add. What is the column strings I want to take it? C name, new column name. And what is this now? Varchar2 of what? 10. Company name I am taking. Close the bracket of the query. Following? Yes. Execute the query. Table, employee table altered, verify. So there what is the function name? Add. Add. Got it. So done this, execute this code. So done. What is happening? Employee table altered. Go to your place. Here only 3 columns are there earlier. Now I am running this. Is it C name is added or not? C name is added. Understand, students? Easy. So like that, we come to know how to change how to alter the table, how to do the things. Everything is done. Are you able to follow? This is called what? Column sizes changing. And this is called what? Column names are added. Now I want to go for dropping the table. Shall we go for dropping the table? Write down. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Which will remove the table from. Which will remove the table from. Which will remove the table from Oracle data. Which will remove the table from Oracle database. Which will remove the table name from Oracle database. Okay. Now see, students, I'll go to my table. Here I will see. So see once, drop table name. What is the drop table name KVR I am saying? If it is not there, you will get what? Table or view does not exist. You've seen already, na? So like that, I will go on dropping some tables. Go to your place. Now I'm going to drop the table. If you follow me, if you understand clearly, I will take this example and observe it. I am going to say, so Dilip Kumar. So that's what, to do that, learn in SQL in detail. Learn SQL in detail. Deepak. To do that, learn SQL in detail, my dear student. So coming to the now, drop table example dot what? Py. Okay. Deepak, did you understand, ma? So coming to the point of it, program for removing the table name, from what? Oracle database, Oracle DB. Now drop table example.py. What I will copy? My previous code I will copy, because you already almost understand everything. Now I will take it. Now you do this. What should I do? Drop table. So I'm going to write it. Drop table example. Drop table function. Try. Connection same. Cursor same. Only query I will change it. Come on, students. Drop table. Table name. What is my table name? Student. Drop table name. That's all. Next, execute that. Drop query. DQ. Some name I am writing. DQ. Table dropped. Which table dropped? Student table. Student table dropped. Student table removed. Verify. Removed, verify. Now I will call that function name. What is that now? Function name is drop table of. Drop table of. So you go to once to the SQL and see that DESC. What is there? Student. Student table. DESC. Yeah, spelling mistake. DESC. DESC. Student. What is happening? Student table is there or not? DESC. Employee 1. Employee 1 is also there. Employee. DESC. Employee is also there. These many tables are available. I can remove these tables. Go to the place. I was already having drop table, table name, and the table dropped or not, you verify it. Run this code. Now it is going to be student table what? Removed. You check it out. To see that, I will say what? DESC. If it is saying what? Does not exist, indicates what? It is removed. So see students, you got it, error. Student object does not exist. Right. Now, you try to drop it once again. You try to drop it once again. Same example, you run it. Same example, you run it. You will get the error. What is that exception? Database error. What is it? You see, what is that? Table or view does not exist. Understanding that? Now, I will write one more table dropping. What is the table dropping here? Employee 1, I will write it. Do you have employee 1 here? DESC, employee 1. Employee 1, it is there. Employee 1. Now I am going to run my code. I am going to run my code. Here I will write it. Which table? Employee 1 table is removed. You just run this. See now. Employee table is removed. Go to that place and then check it out, students. Just now you said, no, you will get table does not exist. Removed. You go to that place and then run it once again. You will get the same message what you got it over there. Understand? This is called what? Removing the table. So what did you understand here? Go to your place. What did you deal with? DDL. So read out once again, the purpose of DDL queries is that to deal with physical level of tables, such as table creation with the column names, dropping tables, and restructuring columns of table. That is done 3, create, alter, and then what? Drop. Students in online, I hope you are understanding. Create how to deal with, alter how to deal with, drop how to deal with. And to learn more, you join any SQL courses and try to get more and more. Because I am not a Oracle faculty or SQL Server faculty to deal with what? DBMS, RDBMS, normalization, point to point, I cannot. If I am really that, I will start discussing about it. How to insert in middle, how to insert in ending, all those things we can learn it. So at present, we go forward. I am a Oracle not related. I am related to this Python. Only Python related things we'll deal with. Shall we start up? Now, we'll go to the next. What is the next table created or not? What is my table created now? I kept one table now. What is the table now? Employee. This table I made it ready. Now, do you have any records in that? To see the records, I'll say one small thing. Select star from table name, employee. Don't worry about that select. And no rows selected. Only table is designed. Only table is designed like your this side. Like this, only table is created. Now I need to insert the data or not. I say 10. I say ABXYZ. I say some 1.2. Designation is called SC. Like that, I need to go on inserting my records. Shall we start up? For that, we need to go for what? Types of queries. Types of what? Queries. Types of queries means what? Here, DDL is completed. Next, I am going to enter into where? DML. DML, what is the DML will do? Inserting the data. Conceptual level, it will deal with. Conceptual level also called a view level. Logical level we can call. Physical level is called what? DDL. Logical level is called DML. Also called conceptual level. What I will do there? Inserting the data, updating the data, deleting the data. Okay, online students. Today your messages are very, very cool, like a weather. Like a weather. So generally every day you are very, very active. Today you are like a Hyderabad weather. I don't know how the weather is in other states. So in Hyderabad, weather is raining. So like that you are in. So enjoying weekend or what? Students, online students. So relaxing completely. Okay, Prashant. Okay, okay, right. Please interact. Now I want to insert the data. Shall we insert the data? Now, where are we inserting now? Employee. Come on, take care. Once employee here. What are the columns are available? ENO, E-name, salary and designation. Now I am inserting first one. To insert the record, I will go for insert into. I'll tell you one Oracle book name. That is a SQL related thing. You buy that book and read that. You will become a master in SQL. That book name is SQL, PL by SQL Developers Guide. Developers Guide by Ivan Barons. IV Ivan Barons. BARONS. Ivan Barons. BPB publication. BPB publication, that is. So you buy any Oracle or 10G or 11G or 12C or whatever it is. So first you see in the internet for free download, anything is there. If it is there, you download it. Once you download, you need to read now. First of all, that is a very important. Downloading okay, but reading is important now. You'll buy okay, but book reading is important now. Will you read books? So reading books is a very good habit for the professionals, right? Okay, anyhow, students, you take your own properties. Even now also I will read at least 2 hours daily the books. At least now also I will read 2 hours, 2.5 hours books. When Sunday comes, I will read 4 hours books. 4 hours minimum, right? Otherwise, I will get a headache. Like if you read the books, you will get a headache. That is the difference. So insert into, come to the subject now. Insert into table name. What is the table name now? Employee. What are the values I want? Enter into employee. Values you need to write. Insert into are fixed. Values are fixed. Table name is what you are inserting it. Insert into table name values. You need to insert employee number 10. Employee number 10. Now I will insert what? Row sum. You need to write what? Row sum. You should not use a double quotes in Oracle. You have to use single quotes in Oracle for string data purpose. Right? Okay, take care, students. Comma. What is the next? Salary. I will take it some 1.2. 1.2. What is the C name here? PSF. PSF. Also string data. I need to write within single quotes. Semicolon you say. You will get one row created. One row created. That one you remember. One row created. That is nothing but successfulity of your query status. Once the query is successful, you are getting one row created. Understand? And you see select star from where? Select star from employee. One row created or not? This is I am coming to SQL prompt and I am inserting it. I want to insert from where? Python program. When you go to DMart, when the people are buying the billing, when you are doing the billing, all the items will be stored in the table of purchases. Table of purchases. How many are buying it? Under that, the description of the purchases will be maintained. Right? That DMart billing person will not open the Oracle database. He will not write insert into values. All your values he will not insert it. They will go on entering. That is go on saying what? Once the billing is started, that will be saved permanently. Are you getting my point? Now, go for this record is just marked for insertion. It just marked for insertion. It is not permanently inserted. It is marked for insertion. Did you understand the meaning of marked for insertion? Best example I'll tell you. Suppose you are listening the class. It is entered into your brain. It is marked for inserting in your brain. By tomorrow you will forget or not. That is nothing but you are not committed. Committed means what? After going to home, if you read again, it is permanently committed. So it is marked for insertion. It is not committed. To commit it. Suppose it is, if you feel that marked for permanent insertion, I will say the word called rollback. Rollback. What is the rollback? Undo the transaction. Rollback means what? Getting the previous state. Rollback the transaction means what? Undo the transaction. Undo. In your MS Word, you have the symbols or not? What is the meaning of this? Redo. Redo. What is this meaning is called undo. Undo means what? Get the previous transaction. Redo means what? Go to further. So, it's an English words. When I say roll back, it is going to say what? Previously, what it was containing, no row selected, and you have inserted that will be removed. You say select star from employee, no rows are there. So, do you feel that is it marked for permanent or marked for insertion? Insertion. Not stored. Now I will insert the data. See students, again you insert it. Say select star from employee. Now it is inserted. Now you say what? Commit. Commit. Once you say commit, that marked inserting record will be saved permanently. You can also say commit underscore work also you can say. So commit. Once you say commit, it is permanently inserted. You say select star from employee, it is like that. Same appearance. Now you say rollback, you say now rollback. Now we say rollback. Will you? Rollback is completed. Select star from EMP. Earlier it has gone or not? Now will it go? No. Why? I already said what? Commit. You say now it is not removed. Did you understand? One more example. 20. Here I am writing here. Travis I am entering. Say something 2.2. I am writing here called what? NumPy. For example, it is what? One more row created. Select star from employee. How many records are there? 2 records. What is the difference between 2 records? Rosam record is committed and the Travis record is marked for insertion. Now I am saying what here? Rollback I am saying. When I say rollback, which record is removed? Travis will be removed. Travis is removed. You say select star from Travis gone. Why not Rosam gone? Because it is committed. It is committed. What I do? Insert it. Online students, you must understand. Now you say what? Created. You do what immediately? Select star from only. You do immediately commit or not? You committed. That means once the record is inserted, you have to commit it. In Oracle, you are using what? SQL, you are using commit. Commit is a command. If you come to Python language, there is a function name called what? Commit. Commit. Commit off. Rollback off. Rollback off. Which place it is? In Python, to commit my records, we will use what? Commit off. Rollback off. These are present in object called what? Connection object. These are present. Where these are present? Connection object. con.commit off, con.rollback. So any DML operation you do it, it is not immediately marked as permanent. It is just marked for insertion, deletion, and then updation. It is not marked for permanent. If you want to mark it for permanent, you have to call what? Commit. If you want to undo it, you will go for what? Rollback. Did you understand this? Now, say commit now. Say commit now. You see select star from. You said Now you say rollback, you say this now, it will not be removed at all. Clear up? So this is what we understand at present. Now I want to go for opening one small thing. You see students, one description I am opening here. Now I am going to bring you one small concept here. I will say DML operations, I will bring it. In this case, DML operations, I want to bring it here. So getting into this place and putting into your places here. Python with Oracle and say here, and now DML operations I am saying, open it and try to follow. Come on, read out. Come on, read out. DML. The purpose of DML operations is that to insert records, delete records, and update records of any table. DML queries are classified into three types. They are insert, delete, update. By the time you understand why insert is to insert the records. I will tell you 4 different examples on this area. Very, very important, students. Delete is for what? Deleting records. How to delete it, I will explain. Each and everything I will explain. Update also. After performing any DML operation through Python program, we must commit the database by using commit off. And to undo the operation, we do rollback. We do rollback by using rollback off. Commit and rollback functions are present into connection object. Insert. This query is used for inserting record in a table. Syntax. Insert into table, insert into table name, values, value 1 for column 1, value 2 for column 2, value n for column n. Example, insert into table employee values like this I just written. Right? Open the notes. Online students. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will insert records in employee table. Which will insert records in employee table. Which will insert records in employee table. Right. See students, I'll go to this place and I'll write the code. So as usual, I will go for it. See students, how simple it is. I'll tell you 4 different examples on only on insert. 4 examples I will tell you. Oracle insert example number 1.py. Right. Now see. Now I am writing. See this program for, right? Carefully follow. Program for inserting records in employee table. 4 different examples I'll explain students. Because inserting dynamically, inserting multiple records, inserting fixed records, so many things. DEF, what is that now? Record insert of. What I will do now? Try. And next what I will do now? Accept. What is that now? CX underscore Oracle dot. Database error. Now I'm saying as what? DB. I will write what now here? Print off. I'll get it from previous place and I'll get the data. So done. Next I'm going to write it some statements now. Shall we write it? Import also need to take students. CX underscore Oracle, done. Now here I will get it some of the things which are common, right? Those things I will get it. Done. Every time I am writing. Suppose you don't want to write every time. What I will do? I will keep it into one place. I will call that function by using modules. Okay. Now I am going for what? Now I'll go for what now here, students? What is my query? Insert query is equal to, come on students, first fixed data. Insert into employee. I will take the table name. What is that table name? Employee. What is the student number? 30. Now I will write it what? Richie. Richie. I am writing Richie. Within single quote I am writing. Because I am writing what? Within the double quote. This is all comes under Oracle related, SQL related statement. Next I will write what? Salary is called 2.3. And the company is called what? Bell Labs. So BLL. So I am writing like this. BLL. I am writing. Now close this now. Close the bracket and then done like this. Now execute it. How do you execute? CUR dot, come on fast. Execute of IQ. Now print of what? Record, employee record, employee, where it is going? What happens? So employee record inserted successfully, right? Done. Now you see, here I did not use any command called what? Commit. Observe students. I did not use any command called what? Commit. Main program I am taking. How do you do that now? Record insert. Call your function. Message is coming, but it is not going to be inserted. Please run this code. Message will come. What is coming? Selector. Oh, okay. What is this now? Values is missing. Yes. So see students, now see, employee record inserted successfully, but that record will not be inserted there, students. See, I am saying select star from employee, you will not be having that. Why? We did not commit it. Go to the database. After this query is done, you go for what? CON dot what? Commit. CON dot what? Commit off. Once you say commit, then only record will be inserted. You execute this program now, students. You see, employee record inserted successfully. You go there, you see that Richie is inserted. Are you following? Go to the next. I will take it next. One more thing. 40. Next I'm going to take up here what? Something like you say like this. Name. I am writing something like 1.3. I will write Pandas organization. Pandas. Now you say run this now. What is happening? Record inserted. You go for this now. Record inserted. Are you getting or not? You run it once again. You will get error. Why error? Primary key was applied. Same number cannot be inserted now. 40. You run it once again, primary key violated, like that you will get some error, students. Please look into, students. Problem in DB, unique constraint violated. That's why I wrote primary key in the beginning. If I don't write primary key, 40 also will insert once again. So at the database level, I can do, because writing database level is very easy rather than writing such type of logic in Python kind of thing. So Oracle time, in SQL time, writing unique is going to be more easy for employee number. Understand, students? Right. Students in online, this is called one simple example. Same example, I will go for one more way. Dynamically, I want to insert the data. Please observe it. I'll go for this now. Go for this 2.py. See now. Observe it. Carefully follow, students. I'll say. I'll go to this place and I will say now. I'll carry this same thing. I'll say this now. You see. I'll say here. I'll remove. Reading the data. Inserting the records, inserting records into where? Employee table. What I do now? I am going to reading the data from the keyboard. Take care. Accept which details? Dynamically I am accepting. Accept what? EMP details from where? Keyboard. Come on. ENO is equal to. No need to take same number. ENO or EMP-NO. EMP-NO is equal to what? Int of input of enter employee number. Enter employee number. Next is called what? Name. Name is equal to input of enter employee name. Important student, enter employee name. Online students, stay in the class. If you go for quickly leaving, you lose the subject. EMP number, E name, next cell. Need not to take the same column, same variable name like your existing thing. I can take anything also, not an issue, because these are the local variables. Float of what? Input of enter employee salary. Okay. Next I'm taking C name, company name, CMP name. CMP name is equal to what? Input of enter company name. Enter company name. I'll say this. So coming to the point of it, enter employee company name. Okay, done. How many values I got it? 4 values. Those 4 values, I need to prepare the query, students. Be careful, students. Design the query, students. Very careful. Design the query. Design the query. I am going to design the query. How do you design the query? Insert into, careful mom. I say, already we learned format specifiers in print statement time. What is that? To insert the values dynamically, you cannot write EMPNO, comma, name, comma, salary. You cannot write CMP name like that. You cannot write it. It's impossible and not possible to write it. We have to supply the values dynamically there. For that, what is the first column, guys? ENO. What is the type? Number type. In Python, what type? Int type. Int type, what is the format specifier? %D. Already it was discussed in the printing statement only. Comma. What is the next I am taking? Name. Name is what type? Varchar. In Python, what it is? String. %S. %S is nothing but what? I need to write within the single quotes. Why? Name should be coming within the single quotes. Next, come on. Number name. Next is called salary. %F. Salary is for what? %F. Next is called what? Company name. Again, %S. I hope you are following. This is for what? I prepared my query. Very, very important. I say executing time, IQ. You need to supply the values or not? How do you write it? % of. You pass the values. What values? What you got it? EMPNO, comma what? Name, comma, sal, comma, CMP name. You got it or not? It is as good as similar to what? If you go to Python environment, you can take it. If you go to the, already I taught to you, go to the place, SNO is equal to 10, SNAME is equal to something like ROM. I say print off, what is this? Number. This I was explained to you. %D, and the name is equal to what? %S. Like that. Space, % of what? SNO, comma, SNAME. It was almost discussed in our class. What happens? SNO, not ENO. SNO, getting or not? This type of mechanism was already explained. So, coming to this place. See, students, I did not give any space. It is as good as similar to what? You can write or you can write this like this. Same thing you can write it here, or I'm writing. In place of IQ, I can write this complete statement. I can write this complete statement like this. Are you able to follow? Cursor dot execute of insert into employee values, all these things, and immediately specify this type of description. Are you able to get it or not? These things are going to coming in. So you are saying commit. So instead of writing in single line, you'll get confused. That's why query and then query related execution is done. Understand? Let's go to the running process. Running process, I will do it. So Run this now. I'll say some small message there. Some 50. Now I am saying here. Say here. Run this. Run this. Observe carefully. Enter employee number. Something like 40. 40 already there. Huh? Already there. Okay, 50. So Tommy. Now I'll enter some students' names. Okay, Prashant. So have some water. Okay, thank you, my dear student. So Tommy, next what? I'll go for salary. So Tommy, what is your salary? So I'll go for what? 2.0. And the C name is called what? Something like Wipro, company name. So what is happening? Employee record inserted successfully. Go to that whether it is inserted or not. Check it out. Tommy record is inserted or not. Tommy is inserted or not. Tommy is inserted. Next, I will run once again. This is inserted. Go to that. Now I want to go for. One more time I want to run it. Run it one more time. Employee number is called what? 60. Next I will write some student, Prashant. So SANT, Prashant. So next is called salary, some 2.5. And salary is called something like HCL. Company name is HCL. Employee record inserted. Go to the place. See that now. Inserted. Getting or not? This indicates what is this meaning is it is inserted dynamically. But I want to go for what? Do you want to insert another record? Yes, no. Like that I want to write it or not? How do you make it? While true, I will use it. While true, I will use it. If you follow me, I will take the same program. I'll take it new project. See that within few minutes I'll complete that. Please observe it. I'll take it as what? 3.py. See students, right? I will write it here 3.py. I'll carry my previous program. Everything I will copy students. So I'll take this entire thing. Same thing. Here I will add it. What is my point here? I'll say observe it. Here 3.py. On the top of it I will write what students? While true I am writing. See that? So very dangerous situation. So you will set one tab and here after this is completed, I'll say CH is equal to input of do you want to insert another record? How to insert multiple records continuously? Insert another record. What I will say? Yes or what? No. Yes or no. I'll say if ch dot lower of is equal to what? No. You say what? Print of what? Thanks for using this program. So I'm writing within the double quotes here. Now I will remove this. Okay. Now I will say what? Break I will say. Right or not? If it is yes is entered, it will be going on continuing. Right or not? Yes. So shall I move forward? Now try to run this code students. Same type of coding. 3.py. See. So some of the students. Next 70 or 60. So go to the place and observe it. I'll take 70. So Ashwin. Salary is called something like 2.3. Say something like what? CA. So record inserted. What I will do? Do you want to insert another record? Yes. What is happening? Enter the employee number. Say 80. Next is called what? Ambika. So I'm writing salary is called something like 3.5. So next is called Infosys. So done. Record is inserted. Go to that place. You see this place. It is inserted or not? Next is called what? One more student. Yes. So a number is called 80. So Shailaja. So one more student. Shailaja. So say something like 2.2. So say something like Wipro. Like this. Huh? So already 80 is there. Huh? 80 is there. That's why it is coming once again. 85 I will enter. Or 35 I will enter. So now I will write Shailaja. So now I am writing. Next is called Wipro. Wipro. Now, one more thing. Could not convert. Something salary place is entered like that. So it is exception is occurring. Once exception is occurring, you can write the exception code also. So 35. So salary is called 2.2. Next is called what? Wipro. Like this. So done. Yes. 45. Next. So Tushara. All girls' names I'm entering. So 3.4. So she is a real employee of Wipro. She is a real employee of Wipro. No. I'll say, thanks for using this program. Go to the program now. Say this now. These many students are there. Are you getting? This is the way you can insert the data. Students in online. So I hope you are understanding. So feeling hungry, right? Right? But eat python after the class. Tomorrow class when I come back, I will go for Monday class. When I come back, I will go for what? Delete operation, update operation also I will introduce. Okay, students? Don't miss the Monday class. Important, don't miss it. Thank you, students. All the best.